ninja, and he can become invisible. Like, it's just so varied, and you really remember each boss, and each boss has a motive for going after you, and each boss feels like a real human being. But in Deus Ex, the bosses just exist to exist. They have no backstory. There's no purpose for having, you know, you could replace them with robots and it wouldn't make a difference to the story. And I mean, in Deus Ex 1, you know, there was a reason why Gunther Hermann, that crazy German, was chasing you half across the world. He wanted to prove a point, and he wanted to avenge his friend Agent Navarra. It was really cool. I really liked that. He kind of came and was like, Mr. Denton, you're da-da-da-da-da, kind of talks, and then you're like, haha, and then he's like, ho-ho. And you know, Agent Navarra kind of looks down on you because
be sure to tell all your friends.
Exactly, mechanical augmentation. She's kind of jealous, and just fantastic. You know, there's a reason why they're going after you, why they're hunting you, apart from just, you know, being mercenaries, guns for hire, and somebody just told them, yeah, we need you to kill J.C. Denton, or in this case, Adam Jensen. We told you to kill Adam Jensen, so go and kill Adam Jensen. It's like, come on. And ho, I see what you did there. Adam Jensen, he sparks a new... He's the father of a whole new race of mechanical augmentation and nano augmentation, you know, just a mix of the both, and haha, I see what they did there, haha. What the hell is the Kevorkian complex? That's the complex where you want to kill yourself? But why? Kevorkian Death Cycle? The fuck is that? Oh, that's a band? Okay.
What'll it
be? Shout out to Kevorkian Death Cycle, I guess. Kevorkian... I mean, the reason I'm wondering is there is an achievement called Kevorkian Complex where you're supposed to help this dude kill himself. Electric Cafe. What the fuck? Okay. And I chose not to do it in my first playthrough, but I'm gonna kill him this time. Mainly because... No, not mainly. Solely because it's an achievement. I really don't give a fuck about anything else.
Be sure to tell all your friends.
I chose not to kill him first
cops.
on my first playthrough because it just felt evil. You know, you can't. I'm not gonna let him just give up. Fuck that, man. I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna force him to realize that you can't just give up. You gotta go and he's gotta go and fucking give them hell. I mean, how dares he, right? How dare they trying to kill this detective dude, and then he's like all shot up and he's bleeding, and what, he's just gonna give up? Nah, fuck that, man. I had to tell him, come on, man. Come on. You've gotta fight. I mean, damn. What? Wait, this dude apparently killed a couple of people. Interesting. Yeah, and he died in 2011. Damn, 83. Much love, bro. Rip. But...
This all not best.
No.
Who the hell plans a firebrand
yeah,
like
but I mean,
that in this city when we all
just
know it's
the
real?
bosses are just... Yeah. It's a joke. I mean, I knew that the first time I played through the game, but I mean, the first time I played through the game, I was very biased. I didn't want to give it too much flack because, hey, here's a game where you can kind of roleplay as a detective. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome in itself. What the fuck? You can't. I mean, you know, you gotta reserve some judgment. They were probably working on a tight schedule, and I'm not telling.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about.
The one he was using right before he hired me. Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a private detective named Brent Radford. He lives on Earl's Court, in case you want to get chatty with him too.
You know, the third-party studio, that they're idiots for making these atrociously shitty boss battles. Because it's not their fault. It is. It's Square Enix. They shouldn't have passed on the code and just, you know, dumped boss battles onto some other third-party studio that has basically nothing to do with the game. I mean, well, but they've said that in the Missing Link DLC that they've really just adapted the environment and the boss around a bunch of different playstyles. So now you can kill him. You can even just knock him out. You can kill him, or rather, you don't have to kill him. You can just neutralize him, and that's great.
Always a
Finally,
pleasure, sir.
fuck, it's not great. It's not rocket science. God damn it. But yeah. I can't seem to find the Kevorkian. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Jack Kevorkian is some dude, but well, I'll have to go check because I'm really interested in seeing what the Kevorkian complex states. Let's see here. I'm just checking my achievements. Checking. Where the fuck is he? What a joke. What a joke. I can't find him. I can't find it. How is it possible? The final countdown. Acquaintances forgotten. Smash the state. Oh wait, god damn it! I'm a retard. I'm looking for the achievement in the achievements I have, but that's a hidden achievement, so you can't fucking see it. There we go, Kevorkian. Oh, but I spelled it right. Damn it. So they're just inventing complexes, huh? I see. Okay. I guess that the Kevorkian complex isn't truly a complex. It's just a name given for the achievement. There was a dude called Jack Kevorkian, which was a physician who advocated doctor-assisted suicide. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll live with that. I don't know. It's just Kevorkian complex. That's a good name. It feels like that should be a complex where, when you need somebody to assist you in suicide. It feels like Deus Ex just invented a term, a definition, or not a definition, just a term. So that's great. Good for you, Deus Ex. Good for you. Eidos. Montreal. Oh my god. The Missing Link. I gotta play through that as well. And I gotta just sit and hope. And just hope that they actually make a true detective game someday. They probably won't. But hey, it can't hurt hoping. It can't hurt. I mean, when you hype yourself up and the day that the game actually comes out, you'll just be disappointed that it's not really everything that you imagined it to be. And that sucks. I mean, something that you've looked forward to for so long, and then you play it and you're like, this is it. It's so boring. I mean, it feels a little self-defeating. But like, goddamn, imagine if every commercial was actually interesting to watch. That way we wouldn't have to cut our wrists open whenever a show or a series or a film that we're watching cuts to and has a break, and then we have to fucking sit through and watch these disgustingly awful commercials. I mean, I recently found this Guinness commercial, the surfer one, when they're like, you know, a bunch of surfers go out in the water and there's this narration about Ahab, and you know, I think it's from Moby Dick, and then it's like they're like surfing, and then the Neptune's horses come. You know, that commercial, like, it's so fucking amazing. Not only when it comes to the visuals, but just the juxtaposition. Like, he waits. That's how the damn commercial starts. The narrator says he waits. That's what he does. And then we see him just we see him look. We just see him look. And then he runs out to the ocean and waits for that great wave to come. And I mean, the analogy is perfect. So he's waiting for something really amazing to come. Either that big grand wave where you can just cruise up that wave and just dominate it, just show it who's boss, and and the wave is just so awesome and so epic with these with the horses, and then the music comes, and everything, like, it paints this really amazing experience. And the analogy is so great because that's Guinness. That's the wave. Like, he who waits gets the best things in life. So if you wait, it'll be worth your time. Like, it's so the analogy and the juxtaposition, fucking flawless, just amazing. An amazing commercial. He waits. That's what he does. And then he goes and basically when he goes out and catches that big wave, that's basically him drinking, taking a sip of Guinness. I guess it's a beer. I'm not a big drinker. I don't know. I assume it's a fucking beer. Or maybe it's like a rum. I don't know. And then afterwards, when he's done with the wave, he kind of just, flings his arms up, and then he's with his friends, and they're all laughing. And that's basically what it would be like if you after you've taken a sip, then you're with your friends, and you're all laughing, you're all having fun. Oh my god, what an amazing commercial. The dude who directed that, shit, he better get a fucking award. It's crazy how it seems that all the alcohol breweries or companies get to have some of the most amazing commercials. I mean, that Android commercial is made by Johnny Walker, and I really enjoy that commercial as well. It's really cool. It's just this kind of story where an android is this great invention by man, and they're basically comparing this android artificial intelligence whatever cyborg to Johnny Walker, the liquor. I mean, that they are somehow parallel. This is equally as great as creating an android. It's pretty cool. If you make one great thing, you'll be remembered forever. Remember that, kids. That's a great lesson on life. Do something amazing, and you will never be forgotten. Ever. 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 Never, ever, ever. Ever. But yeah, I mean, if all commercials were that awesome, there are many more, of course. There are